Hey YouTube fam, welcome to class, welcome to your practice. My name is Rain and I'm gonna be here to guide you towards your mindful movement for today. So welcome to class. If this is your first time to have a class here at your Golden Hour Yoga, I don't have any props with me today, but feel free to use them whenever you feel like you need it. You have your blocks, your straps, your pillows, your bolsters. If you are in a space that don't have those regular yoga props, you can find thick books, maybe pillows, anything that can support you in your practice for today, long towels even. Just put them on the side so it's easier for you to use them. And yeah, for those who have been here in my channel, thank you so much for flowing with me every single time. I see your comments, your replies, your donations. I am creating yoga courses right now. So I'm really excited to share them with you once it's done. And of course, building a website so that every one of you can get an update if I am to like host a retreat or workshop. It's all gonna be there. For now, I only have my Instagram broadcast channel just so to give you an update if I have new classes here, the people there know it first before anywhere else. But yeah, thank you so much for flowing with me. Let's go and start your practice. I blab so much today. Let's go and start here at the center of your mat, coming into your Virasana, of course, our favorite one. Knees together wide or hip width distance, untuck the toes, slide the heels just a little bit to the side so you can somehow make a pillow or a bowl for your bum to sit down. Land your hands here at the center, open the palms. Let's roll the shoulders to the ears as you inhale. Take it back and down as you exhale. A tall spine and an open heart. Keep gazing forward, down, or close your eyes here for a few moments. And let's gather ourselves to be here, being 100% present as we take care of ourselves. Take a few mindful breaths to begin. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale, an audible exhale. Take it all out. As you dive into your practice for today, give yourself this moment to understand where you want to come from. Because sometimes our practice can be just a physical one, to get yourself outside of your mind, outside of your daily habits, and just be here one with your body, and that's fine. If this is a practice to center yourself, give yourself this moment to create an intention for today, something that can guide you towards a healthy space to notice what is something that you want to understand more. May it be about yourself, may it be about your journey, may it be about something else or someone else. Knowing that this is your practice, this is your flow, create a space for no one else but yourself so you can be one with yourself, with your journey, with your heart, with your mind, with your body. And slowly, once you're ready, before we open our eyes, if it's closed right now, or if you're just looking at one point in front of you, let's create some space for gratitude. For those of you who have been here before, it's my birthday today. So this is the first practice that I'm gonna do. Well, yesterday was my birthday, so practice that I'm gonna be doing, celebrating my 36th year in this journey in life. A gratitude for connecting to you, to wherever you are practicing. Maybe you're practicing this 10 years from now. I hope whoever you are, wherever you are, this will land softly in your journey. This will land you at your most precious time, giving you a space to somehow get deeper into where you are, give you an insight on where you should be. A gift, as I say, from me to you. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Let's go and practice today. Reach your hands up and overhead. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the side bodies. Exhale, take your arms behind the ears. Maybe bend the elbows. Open your heart up to the sky. Gaze above. Find that gratitude in your heart. One more round just like that. Reach your hands forward and above. Take one big breath. Exhale, bend the elbows. Open your heart. Maybe a deeper back bend. Slight pelvic tilt to the back of the mat. One more round. Reach your hands up and overhead. Lengthen. Exhale, bend the elbows, open your heart. This time, clasp your hands at the back. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Take your shoulder blades to the hips as you take your hands away from the hips as well. Maybe heels of the hands come touch. Maybe gaze above. Take one big breath here. And then as you exhale, take your belly to the thighs. Maybe forehead will ground down. Maybe you're gonna roll to the crown of your head. As you lift your hips, your knuckles are gonna point to the sky. If it's possible, stay for 3, 2, and 1. Rolling back. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Release your hands. Let's go to your tabletop. Plant your hands here. Shoulders stack on your wrists. Open the fingers out wide. Hips stack onto the knees. Shifting your hips side to side, making sure nothing is painful. You can turn out the hands if this is too much. On your next breath, let's go find your cow. Tailbone up, belly down. Squeeze the shoulders to the hips. Open your heart, gaze above. Exhale, pull the belly into your cat. Tuck the tailbone, chin to chest, widen the shoulder blades away from each other. One more round, just like that, breathing into your cow. If this is your first time moving today, this may feel intense, so give yourself some space for grace. Tuck the tailbone, find your cat, widen the shoulder blades, inflate the back of your heart. One last round, tailbone up, belly down, open your heart. Exhale, pull the belly in, chin to chest. Come back center on your next breath. Swing the hips side to side. Take your hands, step it maybe one step closer towards your knees, or come closer if your shoulders or wrists are a little bit tight today. Find rotations on your wrists. Every single movement that we'll be doing, I hope you're pairing this with the breath. So inhale slowly. Exhale more gentle. I might not be able to cue some breath today, but again, find your own breath. This is your rhythm of your practice, your flow. You decide what you want to do. Last few rounds here. Maybe shift more weight into the knuckle pads, your finger pads. Wake up your hands, all of them. Last one. And then slowly, let's release. Once you're ready, come back center. Let's open first. Left palm facing the body or facing the face. Left fingertips towards the right side hand. Inhale to maybe strengthen, or you have an option here. You can try to lock that left elbow. If it's not locking, if it's something painful, go ahead, don't do that. You can bend the elbow. You can maybe make a fist. Yeah. And then extend. Notice how that feels at the back of your hand. You can even try to shift more weight there onto that hand as you make a fist and open it, like, what do you call this? Stars. Just notice how that feels. And then maybe you can stay longer with that fist. Maybe try to lock the elbow if you can. Maybe shift more weight there. Last one here. And then slowly release. Plant your hand down. Just notice how that feels. Compare the left hand with the right hand. Let's go do let's do everything on the other side. Can I talk today? Palm facing your face, fingertips pointing to the other hand. Stay here, maybe bend the elbow, or maybe make a fist, or maybe do both. Yeah? Notice how that feels on the forearm. Compare to the other side. One arm can be more tight, more open. Just give yourself this moment to, again, discover how your body is. Being here in your present moment, not thinking too much about the past or clinging so much in the future. What's going to happen after this? Nope. For today, we're just going to be present. We're just going to be here, mindful on how our bodies feel. Last two here. Last one. And then slowly, once you're ready, let's release. Release your right hand. Take a moment. Notice how that feels first. Then let's go and find your core. Plant on all of your hands, tuck the toes. Lift your knees 1 inch away from the mat. Shoulder blades down. Yeah, and think about there are mandarin oranges in your armpits. You don't want to allow it to fall off. So pull it in. Take your long neck to the top of the mat. Core is active, slight tuck on the tailbone so your lower belly can be aware and what it's doing, what it's supposed to do. Notice your toes. The pinky toes are helping you as well. That's not just lifted. Last one. And then as you exhale, knees down at the same time. Let's go directly to your bird dog. Left leg to the back. Shift your weight to your left hand. Maybe just spider finger in front of the mat, or maybe fly. Inhale here. On your exhale, bend the elbow, bend that knee, take a tap to the center. One more round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale. And tap. Inhale. And then down. Right hand down, left knee down, other side. Right leg extends, left hand spider finger extended forward. Slight tuck on the tailbone. Notice if you're wobbly, that means we're trying. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbow, bend that knee, tuck it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Last one, extend. Exhale, release. Go down, tuck the toes this time. Let's take a seat here at the back of the mat, grounding on all of your toes. Let's go directly towards your toes down. Take your hands forward, lean back. Firm the inner thigh. See if you can slowly lift your knees. Keep leaning back. Last one here. And then go lean forward, lift your knees a little bit high, toes down, hands in prayer to your heart. Inhale here, relax the shoulders. And then as you exhale, as if there's a wall at the back, slowly come up. So ground into the toes, core is active. See if you can lift up. Maybe reach your hands up and overhead to lift you up. You got this. And then as you take another breath, gently take your heels down, hands in prayer to your heart, and then to the sides. Namaste. Inhale here. Out the mouth, let it go. Let's go and take some salutations. Inhale, reach your hands up and overhead, or Urdhva. Exhale, fold all the way down. Bend the knees for support. Ground all the way down into the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale to fold down. Let's crawl to the front of your mat, coming into your first plank of the day. Ground into all of your hands, light tuck on the tailbone. Take one more here. On your exhale, option to take your knees down, go full onto the belly to the mat. Untuck the toes, roll the shoulders down and back, open your heart, lift Salavasana. Maybe just the hands, maybe also the feet. Maybe reach your hands at the back. Stay for 3, heart open. 2, glutes are clenched. Last one. Exhale, release. Plant your hands beside the chest, tuck the toes. Option to ground the knees down or go back to your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale. One more. Let it go. Left leg up to the top of your mat. Inhale. Bend the left knee, open your hip to the left side. Squeeze the heel to the bum. Lift the right heel, step the left foot in between your hands. Once it lands, ground the back heel, open, reverse your warrior. Big breath here. Big breath out. Let's go Parshva Konasana. Forearm to quad, hand beside the inner left foot. Right hand to sky or to the front of the mat. Big breath. Let it go. Look down. Right hand plants in front, farther than the left foot. Back heel comes up. Point the toes to the left long edge of the mat and ground into the outer edges of each foot. Hover the right hip down. Left hand to sky. Or let's go and find a flow. Left hand is going to go and bind to the right hip, gazing towards your left shoulder. Big breath here. Big breath out. Slowly release. As you lift the right hip, slowly pivot to the right side, coming into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale to fold down. Plant your hands parallel to your feet, or maybe come a little bit farther back. Maybe head will go down, or if you just want to like swing and find your ragdoll, that's fine. Shift more weight to the toes and to the outer edges of each foot. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Halfway lift, inhale. Bend the left knee, frame the left foot with both of your hands. Lift the left leg to the back to a one-legged plank. Core is active. Internal rotation on that left leg. Last one. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Go back, downward facing dog, reset. Just take one big breath here. Big breath out. Let's go to the mat, to the back, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Let's slowly rise, roots arise. Hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. And then to the side, Samasthiti. Here, one more round, just like that. Reach your hands up and overhead. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, look forward, strong core. Exhale to fold down. Let's crawl once more to your plank. Yes. Shoulders stack onto the wrist. Firm the inner thighs. Firm the inner arms. Take one more breath here. Exhale. Option to go with your knees down once more. Go full on all the way down to the mat. Roll the shoulders down and back. Cobra or Salabhasana. Find your locust. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your hands, tuck the toes, go back plank, and downward facing dog. Exhale. Right leg lifts. Big inhale. Bend the right knee, open your hip to the right side. Ground the heel to that left bum. Slowly step the right foot in between your hands. Ground the back heel, reverse your warrior. Inhale here. Bend the right knee more, press it to the front. And then flow forward, Parshva Konasana. Forearm to quad or hand beside the inner right foot. Left hand to sky or to the front, biceps to ear. Big breath here. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Big breath out. Looking down, step the left hand farther than the right foot. Lift the back heel and then slowly pivot to the right side. Ground onto the outer edges of all of your outer edges of your foot. Left hip hovers, right hand to sky, or find your flow, bind it towards your left hip. Big breath here. Big breath out. Once more. And then slowly lift the left hip and then pivot towards the left long edge of the mat. Inhale halfway. And then exhale to fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Might be too early, but if you already have your headstand practice, only if you do, or if you have your pincha straddle press, you can go and do that. We're just gonna be here for 10 cycles of the breath. If inversion is not in your energy for today, you can just go and find a nice stretch on your prasarita. We're here 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you went inversion, you can always go down now as graceful as you came in. Take a halfway lift. And then let's go back to the front. Frame the right foot with both of your hands. Swing the right leg back. One-legged plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath here. Big breath out. Heels up. Bend the knees. Let's float to the top. Find your forward fold. Halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Let's stay here for a moment, bringing your Padangustasana, victory fingers onto the big toes. Lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, fold down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last 2. Last 1. Halfway lift, release the binds. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's bring in some play. Let's go and meet yourself in your downward facing dog. If you want to give it a try, you can find any kind of inversion here. Any play. Doesn't have to be curl. If you want to try headstand, handstand, go ahead. We're just going to be here for 10 cycles of the breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go down if you went in your crow or headstand or handstand. Let's meet in your down dog. You can find your vinyasa from there, yes? Big breath here. Big breath out. Let's go and rinse this energy. On your inhale, heels up, ripple forward to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Come back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the one more round. Heels up, ripple forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Go back to your plank. Downward facing dog. Exhale, you got this. One more. Heels up, ripple forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Come back, plank. Downward facing dog. Now we've always been doing that. Let's see if we can add some more today, yes? Heels up, ripple forward to plank. Chaturanga. Let's go charge up dog. So the toes are still tucked. You're just raising your heart up. And then we're gonna go back chaturanga. So tuck the toes. Take your elbows on a bend. And then upward facing dog. Flip the feet. Let's go downward facing dog. Yes. Feels a little bit different, but if someone is the same energy. Let's do that one more round, yeah? Ripple forward to your plank. Chaturanga. Charged up dog. Chaturanga. Flip the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You got this. One last round. Heels up. Ripple forward to plank. Chaturanga. Charged up dog. Press from the hands. One more. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Flip the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Left leg comes up. Bend the left knee. Step the left foot forward. Reverse your warrior. Big breath here. Let's go Parsvakonasana to the front. Left hand to the ground. Right hand reaches forward. One more round. Reverse your warrior. This time extend the front leg. Flow forward. Triangle pose. Hand to the shin or to the floor or to the block. Right hand to sky. Big breath here. Big breath out. Right hand binds at the back. It's gonna find your low back or maybe to the inner left thigh. Open your heart, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. One big breath. As you look down, bend the left knee. Take your left hand to your 11 o'clock spider finger or block. Right leg lifts. It's like a bound half moon. If you want some more, just an active Shavasana, you're gonna bend the right knee. It's gonna point to the sky. As the right toes will try to reach the front of the room. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Release the bind on that right hand. Bend the left knee. Tap the right knee to the left quad. Like a supported Shiva squat because the left hand is still on the ground. And then let's go find standing split. Right leg extends, right hand down. Maybe it's gonna go wide with your hands. Maybe left hand will catch the left ankle. Big breath here. Big breath out. One more. And then slowly, we're gonna bend the left knee. Super, super slow. We're gonna step to the back. Coming into your Anjane. Untuck the toes, reach your hands up and overhead, maybe to a prayer. Maybe arms can come behind the ears. Maybe find your peaceful gun. As you press your hips forward and down, you're gonna lengthen so that you can find your back bend. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly take your hips back, extending the front leg. Maybe flex the left foot. Maybe hands stay down, or you're gonna extend it to the back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee. Take your right hand parallel to your left foot. Lift your fingers onto the left big toe. Ground the back foot. Let's go find Vashisthasana, side plank. Left leg up to the sky. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee, step back, wild thing, Kamatkarasana. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Looking down, step the left hand down, left knee to heart, tiger curl. And then as you extend the left leg to the back, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, foot the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to sky, inhale. Bend the right knee, open your hip to the right side. Step the right foot in between your hands. Ground the back heel. Reverse your warrior. Big breath here. Big breath out. Parshva Konasana. Hands to the ground. Left hand to sky or to the front. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse your warrior one more time. Extend the front leg. Triangle pose. Fold forward. Hand to the shin or to the ground. Left hand to sky. Gaze follows the left thumb. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. And then let's go bind that left hand maybe to the low back, or maybe it's gonna go and bind to the inner right thigh. Big breath here, open the heart. Big breath out. Whoo. Looking down. Let's go and release. Release the right bend. Take it. Release the right knee. Take it on a bend. Right hand goes to your 1 o'clock. Let's go and find a bound. Half moon. Yeah, you can take a block on your right hand here. Now this is good enough. If you want some more, you're gonna bend the left knee, point the toes, maybe to the sky, into like an active shavasana or sugar cane. We're here for 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna bend the right knee, release the bind on that left hand. Left knee taps the right calf, assisted Shiva squat. Big breath here. Big breath out. And then as you take another breath, standing split. Left hand goes down. Maybe hands can come wide, or right hand will catch the right ankle. Clenching the glutes, left toes pointing to the sky, folding towards your right leg. Big breath here. Big breath out. Last 2. And then as you exhale, you're gonna bend the right knee super slow. We're gonna step onto the back toes. Ground the left knee, untuck. Reach your hands up and overhead Anjane. Hips forward and down, reaching your hands up. Yes. Open up. Maybe arms can come behind the ears even. Stay. 3, 2, last one. And then let's go find half split. As you take your hips back, extend the front leg, maybe flex the right toes. Hands can go down, or maybe reach them to the back as you take your heart forward. Big breath here. Big breath out, long spine. And then bend the right knee, step the left hand parallel to the right foot. Vick your fingers onto the right big toe, Vashisthasana. Ground into the outer edge of your left foot as you fly. And again, any kind of variation here. 3, 2, 1. And then release the right foot. Let's go find Kamatkarasana wild thing. Oh, big breath. Let it go. Last 2. Last one. And then release. Right hand down, tiger curl. Right knee to heart. Big breath here. And then as you swing the right leg back, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good job. Big breath here. Big breath out. Heels up, ripple forward to your plank. And then let's go find 5 small counts towards the ground with the belly, yeah? Inhale. And then exhale, bend the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. There's an inch away from the mat. And then release. Good job. Roll the shoulders down and back. Let's go find the highest cobra here. Exhale to fold, forehead down. One more round just like that. Roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. One last round. Roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, lift. And an exhale. Let's go take your hands forward. Come into a Sphinx pose, a passive one indeed. Step your feet wider than your hips here. Allow the heart to remain open. Squeeze the shoulder blades to the back of the room. One big breath. Let it go. Last two. Last one. On your next breath, we're gonna do something fun. So I'm gonna give you an option, or we can do both, yeah, if you're here with me. Let's go find full bow first on the floor, yeah? Oh, such a mistake to cut bangs. All right, I said I wanna do something new on my birthday, but then I think I'm already like beginning to hate it. Let's see, not hate, I'm just like, oh, okay. Plant your hands beside the chest. Roll the shoulders down and back. Open your heart here. Bend the knees, heels to glutes. Take your hands onto the ankles, at the bottom of the ankles, or maybe at the top to your feet. But it really does depend on you. So remember the foundations of your back bend. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take your shoulder blades back. And then lift the heart. Now with your feet, kick the shins to the back and up. 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 Stay 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Heels down. Plant your hands in front. Take your forehead down to the hands. Close your eyes here for a moment. That feels so good. I hope it was like that too. And if not, I beg you to honor your body right now. There are moments when we say, nope, I'm not gonna do that. And that's fine. This is not any other kind of yoga practice where you are obliged to do something. If there's anything that you're obliged to do today in this practice is to oblige yourself to love the body that you're in. No one else's. It's not anyone else's too. It's yours. Yeah? Whenever you're ready. Let's go for some more. So this is the second one. We're gonna go and find dolphin pose. Plant your hands, forearms down. Tuck the toes. Maybe go to your forearm plank first. Slowly press from your elbows. Lift your hips up. Shimmy the feet to the front. Lifting your hips up high. Dolphin. I want you to actively press your forearms, your elbows to the mat so that there's like a nice space between your shoulders and your ears. Yeah, this is good enough. If you want some more, you're gonna lean forward, look forward. Maybe shift your weight there. Maybe one foot will come up. Maybe you can go and try your pincha today, or maybe just go and find one-legged dolphin. Maybe try the other side too. Yeah, if you're here with me, find your play. Once you're done, step your feet, your knees to the ground. Let's go find your child's pose. Head down, release your hands forward, and nourish the energy that you have created in your body when you chose yourself today. Take one more here. Let it go. Inhale here. And let it go. Lift the heart, lift the gaze once you're ready. Shift your weight to your hands, swing your feet to the side, take a seat here at the center of your mat. Stepping both of your feet together, let's go and find your seated butterfly. Baddha Konasana. Hands onto your heels, or maybe wrap your hands into the toes. Roll the shoulders down and back. Lift your crown, lift your heart. And an exhale, fold down. If your breath is wandering as your mind is right now, let's guide you back towards your intention for today's practice. Gratitude for showing up.
making space for whatever it is that you want to find clarity on, or really just thanking your body for moving today. Sometimes the hardest part is to show up, and that's already half the battle. Big breath here. Let it go.
Lift the heart, lift the gaze. As you lean back, take your knees together, come into your boat pose, half or full. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees to your heart, squeezing tight. Reach something in front of you with your hands. Knees to your heart. Last 3. Come on, you got this. Last 2. Last one. Keep squeezing. And then release. Feet down into the mat. Roll all the way down onto your head, onto your back. Give yourself one big squeeze, knee to heart. Hands onto the legs, swing side to side. Yes, go back to the center of your mat if you want to, or find some oblique workouts, like your hands onto the side, palms down or up. Yes, it feels good. Swing the legs side to side with the power of your obliques. This is what I usually do to find a quick workout as I center myself to the back of your mat. Yeah, use your core, nothing else. It's also a nice massage on your hips. Yeah. So when I was doing my teacher training for my 500 hour, I did this as they were like lying down in their Pawan Muktasana, this knee to heart recline pose. And my teacher was like, that looks really innovative. So in any kind of practice that you are in, give yourself this moment to really honor your body. And that means find a movement that supports your body in however it looks like. As long as it feels good, I bet that will give you a nice way to say, oh, I love myself today. I did that. Yeah? Whenever you're ready, step the feet into the mat. Let's go find some glute bridges before we close your practice today. Take your hands onto the side, slight tuck on the tailbone, clench the glutes, and then lift your hips up. Yeah, from the inner thighs, as if again there's an apple in the middle that you don't want to fall off. So squeeze it nicely, clench the glutes instead of like pinning it on a compression on the low back. Ground into the heels here. Take one more breath, and then slowly release. Go all the way down with your hips. Now that is an option for today. You can stay there, or let's go and find your glute bridge. As you step both of your feet, hip width distance or come wide if you want to. Tuck the tailbone, lift your hips up. Stay in your glute bridge. You can take your hands, clasp them at the bottom, squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other like so. If you are with me and if you want to do some more, only if you do, let's go find your full wheel. Plant your hands beside or underneath your shoulders. Turn in with your elbows or turn it out if the shoulders are tight. Tuck the tailbone, press from the hands, lift the upper body, maybe head down if you want. If you don't want to go full on, release your hands, adjust, and then extend the arms. Press your heart forward. Ground into the heels. Maybe your feet will come stepping a little bit closer to you, and maybe not. Again, firm the inner thighs. Press on all of your hands. Open the heart. Elevate the shoulders. Find your back bend. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin to chest. Bend the elbows very nicely. Take your head, upper back, middle back, low back, feet down. Now before doing anything, counter stretch. Just find yourself here. There's this nice energy that you have in your body right now. Allow it to be here. Allow it to cleanse you. Allow it to boost you. Allow it to create some space for clarity, some peace, some love. Whatever this energy means for you, go ahead and accept and acknowledge that. Take one big breath here. And slowly, whenever you're ready, you have an option to
pause the video right now and create more space for a cool down. Or if you're here with me and you're done for today's practice, you can just lean into one side, and then let's go find your easy cross-legged seat. Take your hands onto your knees. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Lift your heart, lift your crown. Close your eyes here for a few moments. And again, creating space for gratitude today. For your amazing body, for being able to show up, for having another day. It's a privilege to have another day. For having 10 toes, 2 legs, 1 beautiful hip, 1 soft belly, 1 open heart, 1 strong shoulder, 2 strong shoulders if that is something that you are thinking about, 2 open arms, 1 mindful heart, 1 growing mind. It's a privilege to take space. Give yourself that. Let's go to your practice today. Take both of your hands in a prayer, guided towards your heart center. Bow down as if gazing into your own heart. We say Namaste. Open your eyes, and we are done. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice today. Let me know how it was. Maybe some of you find it so easy. You can go and play some more. We didn't cool down. If you didn't cool down with me, there's a lot more energy there. Feel free to play. Again, always practice with caution. Find your props, your blocks. You can also find a wall or have someone with you to assist you in all of the practice or all of the poses that you might want to do. Let me know if there's anything that you want to practice next in this channel. Comment down below. Let me know how it is. Let me know where you're practicing from. Again, this is a gratitude practice for me. I'm already 36. I just discovered yoga a few years back, and I'm really, really grateful in sharing this practice with every single one of you. I hope you find yourself in love in any kind of way, no matter what that means, however that means for you today. I'll see you on the next class.